determine whether it's positive or negative. What might be something positive to come out of the Industrial Revolution? What might have been something positive? Just give me one example.
More products to sell, so there will be more money flowing.
More products to sell, so they're going to be more what?
Money.
More-
More money. flowing.
More money. You said
More food.
more food produced.
Production was way faster. It was way faster.
Things are going to be way faster. What might be a negative side to this? What might be one of the downsides?
Not having enough food to provide.
Not having what?
Enough food
Not having enough food to get by?
to provide.
What might be another one?
Maybe the factory making too much smoke and pollute the air.
Maybe the factory's making too much smoke to pollute the air.
Child labor.
Child labor. Okay? So, right now, in your life today, think about your life, technology today. So when I talk about technology, I want you to think of anything that we can plug into a wall, charge, need electricity for, a light switch, or anything that helps us do or move around faster. What are some pros right now about technology? Any kind of technology. So it's helpful in what way, Sebastian?
To like contact someone.
Okay, to contact someone. Is it pretty easy for you to communicate with anybody right now who's not here?
Yeah.
What if they're on the other side of the planet? Still possible? Is it any harder? Is it any harder to talk to someone right now on the other side of the planet than somebody across the street? It's the same, right? Use the same technology. Giselle, what's another example? What's a positive of technology today? What's that? Better calls? Okay, so besides the phone, so I hear, okay, the internet, what's a benefit of the internet? You could have internet anywhere you go, and what's the benefit of having internet anywhere you go? What does that allow you to do? What can you do from anywhere?
Watch TikToks.
Messages, calls, what else? Keon, what else could you do with the internet?
Watch videos.
Watch videos.
See what's going on. Like, let's say you're home and you want to go somewhere, and then alerts you that there was a crash or there's a fire somewhere. Is that
Right, so you can find out, was there a crash on where I'm going? Is it safe to go there? Is there any accidents on the way? Right? What's the traffic?
Research.
I could do research. Right? I could find information I don't have.
Smart ass.
What else? What else can I do with the internet? Make what? I could FaceTime. I could see people.
You could order things.
I could order things. I don't have to go to a store. Do all these things make our life easy? Okay? What about other technology? Airplanes, cars, refrigerators, microwaves, light bulbs.
Laundries.
Any positives to those?
Yes.
Okay? What are some negatives? What might be some cons?
They break and you'll probably won't be able to fix it.
Really? Like what? What's something that breaks that you won't be able to fix? Like if your computer phone screen breaks, can you fix it?
But sometimes, like, let's say a laundry mat, sometimes it could be like something actually breaks, or the water break, or the connection to connect to your house to the laundromat doesn't work anymore.
But it could be fixed. So that's actually something that, because of the Industrial Revolution, that's actually a change that's positive.
Anything.
Because back before technology, when you made something, it was usually one piece, right? So for example, old school guns. The old school guns were made by hand. And when something blew up on the gun, or it broke, the whole gun is useless. The Industrial Revolution introduced a thing called interchangeable parts, which means if something breaks, you just need to take it apart and fix the part that broke and put it back together. Do you understand that? So now you can fix that. A musical instrument, right? If a violin broke, it would be hard to fix it once it broke. Now with interchangeable parts, you can replace the part that broke. Right? So, washing machines, a laundromat, the little pipe breaks. Well, now the technology allows us to fix it. We could cut it, we could weld it. Cars. right? How many of you have ever seen a car where they actually cut off the whole front of the car and they weld on a whole new front end?
That's what they do. I've done that because since I'm working on a car, they had to break apart a 69 to put on the 66, and they just took off the hood.
Yeah, they cut off the front ends and they replaced those, right? So that's technology has made all that possible. So think about some other cons then. What might be some cons about technology? Mia, what might be something negative? It could affect your body. And you were talking about your eyes, right? Computer screens, do they strain our eyes?
Yeah.
Does technology affect our body?
Yes.
How so?
It makes us lazy, teacher.
It makes us lazy.
It makes us think about us like insecurities.
It makes us think about our insecurities. If you get in a car accident, right, we are now inside of these little machines, and these machines let us fly down the highway, right, faster than we've ever flown. But in an accident, that speed might kill us, or it might disable us forever, or injure us, right? We might, so, and it's true. For example, in the United States, a lot of our work, a lot of the work that people do in the United States uses computers, and not a lot of moving of our body. So, in the United States and in countries that are industrialized like the United States, one of the leading causes of death is heart disease, right? We get heart disease because of our lifestyle, because of how technology impacts the way we live, right? Whereas back in the days when we used to all farm, we were always out and physically active, so our bodies were engaged in other activity. We died of other things, right? So these are all examples of positives and negatives. So you're going to now look in your book at urbanization, living conditions, working conditions, and social changes. So with your partner, you have two images related to this term urbanization. So you're just going to answer these questions in conversation. What do you notice? What do you think urbanization means? What do you think are the causes and the effects? What do you think causes this, and what do you think the effects are from this? And do you think this is still something, a problem in the world today? And then be ready to answer my questions. So you have 2 minutes to discuss with your partners. Go.
What do you notice in the picture? I see a factory, I see which is black and white, I can't tell it's a fire. I see smoke, what is it? I see smoke. Huh?
All right. Time. Eyes up here. So, Ezra, one thing you noticed.
There's smoke.
There's smoke. Okay? Aaron, one thing you noticed.
Pollution.
There's pollution. Melanie, one thing you noticed. What's that? What is it? Población? How do you say that? How do you say that? Población. Population. So what about the population? Small? Large. Okay? So we see a large population. You guys said there's smoke. There are factories. Anything else?
It looks crowded.
It looks crowded.
Hard to walk.
Maybe hard to walk. What do you think urbanization means? Ferdinand, what did you guys discuss? What do you think it means? You think it means development. Giselle, what did you discuss? What do you think urbanization means? More city. Okay, so you're on the right track. Okay, so what's that? What did you say? More people in a city. So urbanization is actually what Giselle is saying. It is the growth of a city. Why does a city grow? Because there's more people. And when we grow a city, when there's more people, what do we need to do? What do we need to do here?
Expand.
We need to expand. We need more factories, houses, more roads, more schools, right? Everything. So what do you think were the causes and the effects? What do you think caused the cities to grow? What do you think, Atsini, what do you think causes the cities to grow? You don't have to be correct, I just want your thoughts. What do you think causes these to grow? The other Atsini.
Oh, my God.
This one.
Yeah, alright.
What do you think? You don't have to be sure. So this is just right now, you guys haven't even read, so you could be wrong. I just want to know what you think. What might have caused people to move to these cities? Maybe because there's more factories. How many of you agree that that's probably the reason? Since there's more factories, people are moving to these cities. Right, so that's a very logical conclusion, right? Today, how many of you have ever moved? How many with your family have ever moved from one place to another? Like when you've changed cities, you've gone from one city to another. What's the reason?
Better job.
Better jobs,
Better future.
bigger house, maybe the affordability. I could afford something bigger here than I could over there, right?
Better neighborhood
Right.
actions.
Better, but I'm saying when you move like from one city, one place to another, not just like when you move houses within the city, but when you actually relocate.
Better future.
Better future? Why? What do we establish that on? The jobs, right? So usually people move because of jobs. People don't move to cities if there's nowhere to work there. You understand that? So what causes cities to grow is that there are jobs. And in this case, they are in factories. So you have the first 5 paragraphs of page 289 to 290. It says setting the stage, and it says stop where you see living conditions. So what you're going to do is with your partner, you're going to alternate. You're going to read, and as you come across information, you guys clarify. Okay, here's what it's saying. If there's anything important, write it down under urbanization. So we're only working on urbanization right now. Yes. 1 second, let me write you a pass. Page 289. There's one right behind you. Okay, this is going to take you 6 minutes. So, determine, look at your partner. Everybody look at your partner. Look at your partner. Look at your partner. Go, damn, you're beautiful. Uh-huh. Determine who woke up earlier today. Who woke up earlier? Okay, raise your hand. If you woke up earlier, you are partner A. You are reading first. All right. Begin.